Hello everybody, welcome to your Unit 1 and 2 CBA, Investigating Chemicals and Properties of Matter. I'm going to read the questions to you. Please feel free to pause the video at any time and rewind it if you need to listen to a question again, or if I'm going too fast. You can pause and pick up where you need to pick up at. Good luck. Question number 1. We have a Venn diagram of elements and compounds. Which of the following would be found in the middle of a Venn diagram? So we have these characteristics of elements and compounds. So you need to decide which go where and which would be found in the middle. So what do elements and compounds all have in common? 1 is a pure substance. 2, made from more than one element. 3, formed through a chemical reaction. 4, found on a periodic table. 5, essential for life. And 6, found on Earth. So your answer choices is that number 2 and number 6 go in the middle. B is number 1, number 5, and number 6 go in the middle. C is number 1, number 3, and number 4 go in the middle. And D is that number 3 and number 4 go in the middle. So which one of these is correct? Question 2. Which of the following is a compound? C capital O, capital C lowercase o, sorry, that's capital C lowercase o. G is capital F lowercase e. H is H. And J is capital C capital O. Which of the following is a compound? Number 3. 2 liquids are mixed together. Which of the following does not identify the formation of a new substance? Is it A, a gas is produced? Is it B, one liquid dissolves into the other? Is it C, the temperature changes? Or is it D, a solid is formed? Which one does not identify the formation of a new substance? Number 4. A student had a beaker with a small amount of baking soda. The student added a few drops of pickle juice to the baking soda and observed fizzing and bubbling. Based on the observation, which of the following can the student conclude? F, a chemical reaction produced a solid. G, no chemical reaction took place. H, only a physical change happened. J, a chemical reaction produced a gas. Number 5. During a science class investigation, a teacher places a small amount of sugar in a spoon and heats it over the candle. Which of the following would be the best evidence that a change in the chemical properties of the sugar has taken place? Is it A, the sugar gets hotter? Is it B, the sugar gets larger? Is it C, the sugar turns into a liquid? Is it D, the sugar turns black? Six, glucose is a sugar that humans need to survive. It forms as a result of plants undergoing photosynthesis. The chemical formula for glucose is C6H12O6. How many different elements are in glucose? Write your answer on the test document. Write your answer on number 6 right here. Number 7. Which of the following statements are characteristics of an element? So we're looking for characteristics of an element. Number 1, elements are made from a mixture. Number 2, an element is a pure substance. Number 3, elements are represented by a symbol. Number 4, elements make up matter on Earth. So one of these correctly labels the characteristics of an element. Is it A, number 1 and number 3? Is it B, number 1 and number 4? Is it C, number 2 and number 4? Or is it D, number 2, number 3, and number 4? Number 8, which of the following substances is a compound? C, NH3, CO, that's a lowercase o, and K. Which of the following is a compound? A student is examining an object in science class. It is pale yellow, brittle, and solid, with no shine. This sample is most likely is it A, a nonmetal, B, a metalloid, C, a metal, D, a semiconductor? A student is testing a silvery rock sample with the lab equipment shown in this diagram above. The silver rock completes the circuit and lights the bulb. The student concludes that the sample could be which of the following? Is it 1, a metal, 2, a metalloid, 3, a nonmetal? Your potential correct answers are 1, a metal, F is 1 only, G is number 1 and number 2 only, H is number 1, 2, and 3, and J is 2 and 3. Which one of these could be our silvery rock? Number 11, you have the Mohs hardness scale here, which identifies the hardness of 10 different minerals. A student found a pretty rock while hiking with her family. She discovered that the rock will scratch glass, but not her steel knife. According to the Mohs hardness scale above, what does the student know about the rock? If it will scratch glass, but not the steel knife. Is it A, it's harder than quartz but softer than topaz? Is it B, it's harder than corundum but softer than gypsum? Is it C, it is harder than calcite but softer than fluorite? Is it D, it is harder than fluorite but softer than quartz? Number 12, a student is testing several minerals in science class. First, the student scratched the minerals across a tile and then scratched the minerals with a copper penny and a steel tool. What physical properties is the student testing for? Is it F, color and state? Is it G, streak and hardness? Is it H, luster and conductivity? Is it J, pH and fracture? Number 13. A student is implementing an investigation of physical properties using samples of metals, nonmetals, and metalloids. She used a battery, wires, and a bulb to test if each of the samples will complete the circuit, causing the bulb to light. Next, she shined a bright light on each of the samples. Which physical properties of minerals is the student investigating? A, streak and hardness, B, luster and conductivity, C, streak and conductivity, D, hardness and luster. Number 14. The capability of a substance to be molded and shaped or hammered into sheets without breaking is known as, is it F, ductility, G, conductivity, H, malleability, J, luster. Number 15. The capability of a substance to be stretched into thin wires without breaking is known as A, malleability, B, conductivity, C, luster, D, ductility. Number 16, you have a chart here with the physical properties of elements. You have the sample, the appearance, is it a conductor, is it malleable and ductile, and is it brittle? How would you classify the sample 3 on the chart on the table above? So sample number 3 is a silvery solid. It is a conductor, it is malleable and ductile, and it is not brittle. So how would you classify sample number 3? Is it F, a metal, G, a nonmetal, H, a metalloid, or J, a compound? Number 17. The ability of one mineral to scratch another mineral is determined by the mineral's, is it A, luster, B, streak, C, color, D, hardness. Number 18, cooking pans are often made of aluminum or copper. Electrical wires are made of aluminum and copper. are also found in homes. We have our metal pan and we have our wires with some copper wire in there. The question is, why are these materials good choices for cooking and electricity? F, is it because F, nonmetals are poor conductors of heat and electricity? Is it G, because metals are good conductors of heat and electricity? Is it H, nonmetals are good insulators of heat and electricity? Or J, metalloids are semiconductors of electricity? Number 19. What are two reasons why color alone is not the best property to use in the identification of minerals? You need to write this answer in the blank space on your Scantron. So down below on your Scantron where there's a blank spot, do not write on the barcode. Do not write on the barcode. You need to write in the blank space on your answer document two reasons why color alone is not the best property to use when you are trying to identify a mineral. Okay, that's the end of the test. Good luck, and bye-bye.